Bread, glorious bread. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. And Chef Charts, that's what we're talking about this week.
Absolutely. Bread that we all have some sort of, relation to or association. So, yeah, absolutely.
I love that. I'm so glad you brought that up because I'm about to evoke some real memories and emotion out of you. Now, the COVID-19 lockdown has led to families often being apart, showing us how much we miss the delicious meals Mom puts all her love into. Now, we've realized, too, that nothing tastes better than food made with love and shared with our loved ones. And that is the warmest memories of home around meals and mealtime. But Dumi is about to show us how to recreate something that we've always had to accompany in chisanyamas growing up, and that is the delicious, cheesy, pull-apart bread.
I know exactly what you mean, Balisa, and we actually have you in mind here because I know you love yourself some bread.
Yes.
This week is all about celebrating Balisa and her bread, and just creating more memories, Balisa, creating more love, and it's all about the pulling apart because you get to share it. And I think, Chef, since you've been on bread duty, you might as well show us how to roll those babies up. But before you do, I'm going to be on the filling station because a pull-apart bread requires and needs that filling of goodness. So into our filling, we're going to have some RAMA, some cheese, we've got some feta, sun-dried tomatoes, some spices and herbs, and I've also got some garlic, Chef. And I'm going to make this mixture for you that you're going to fill for us, and then we're just going to pull it apart. Like you said, with the braai, you just pull it apart, have it with your bread. Anyway, let me not go into that.
You're getting emotional already there. You know what I mean?
You. So, Chef, on your side, you're going to show us the perfect way to get that pull-apart effect with our bread.
Yeah. So, again, our lovely dough that we can just use, and come on, let's have a little bit of a drama and see. Should all just sort of come out and onto the counter. And then, very simple, you're just going to make sure you've knocked that back completely. So get in there, just knead it for, a minute or so, just to bring everything together.
Chef, and then, with all the work you're doing with this bread, there's got to be some memories you can think of about you and bread.
Well, mine's really quite simple. As a kid growing up, and, my aunt and uncle had a wonderful farm, and I remember just a simple loaf of white bread.
Ooh. I can just imagine being at that farmhouse. What would you enjoy the bread with?
Oh, I think, literally just some fruit jam or something that's, come off the estate, whatever it might be. Just the simplicity of it. Oh.
For myself, Dumi, if I were to just kind of copy-paste that question and answer you, for myself, I love what Chef Chart has just brought it up. My memories of bread are always accompanied with RAMA. Because at the end of the day, growing up, eskoleni, my mom would always make those samis, those sandwiches that are in every single scuffed in. That is what it's all about for me. And then just being able to sit there and remembering that, my mom wanted love out of me, attention, nothing but the best when I'm at school. So that's actually what I love, not only about bread, but also just accompanied with that RAMA.
Exactly, Balisa. I know exactly what you're talking about because if I think about it, and the smell of bread, it would be so inviting that even the people like us, it would come through and be like, you see them walking by closely every now and then, you ask yourself, oh, Gonja, it's the bread that's calling everyone over. But now we've zhuzhed it up a bit, and into my filling here, Balisa, I'm going to start adding my RAMA because it's going to be the binding agent. Into here, I'm adding a nice filling, a nice big scoop, Balisa, because of its indescribable taste. It's so unique, the flavor of RAMA, Balisa, that I don't think any other brand has it. So I'm just going to mix it.
And not only that, Dumi, another thing that a lot of people do forget about all of these brands that we grew up with, RAMA is exactly one of them. RAMA is just that household name that everyone in South Africa, I think if you open a fridge, you might just find it right there. And it is that indescribable taste, Dumi, across a variety of different applications, whether you're spreading it, topping it, cooking it, or even baking, and that's what we're doing today.
Exactly. So, Chef, I think this filling is ready for you. I've incorporated my RAMA nicely into this mixture, so all you'll do is just put it all together for us.
Right, so, arm please, right, arm out like this. What we're going to do is I'm going to put the dough into here, a nice easy way, get the kids involved, get everybody else involved, and you're going to create like a little nest. Now you want one that's flattened out for you. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. All right. You got to do some work. Right, and then take a little bit of filling and pop that into this little nest. So you can imagine getting the little kids, everybody sort of involved, and you can do it on the counter if you want. So, ladies, watch me very carefully. Let me pick mine up here. And what you want to do is then just nip all together and create almost like a little teardrop. So pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
So is this the same?
Filling gets all the way sort of into the center there, and then what you're going to do is, turn it upside down. Whoop! and then into your lovely little loaf like that.
Hopefully the sound effect helps.
I'm not going to do this.
I'm loving the fact, though, Chef Chart, that you got us all involved. You spoke about the kids as well getting involved. And that almost comes hand in hand with Tumi's memory growing up. I mean, being able to be ekasi, sharing the food with the neighbors, sharing it with family and friends. Here, we're even sharing the making of the food together. And that is essentially what takes this up to a whole nother level. Now, also, with its multiple uses, RAMA offers that great taste to every meal and delivers you great quality. But what a lot of people also forget is that RAMA Original is available in a tub, this bad boy right here, and also brick format for your convenience. Now, RAMA is a much-loved South African brand, as I have mentioned, that is just present time and time again.
And Mbalisa, since Chef is so busy with that, these babies go into the oven to bake at 190 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes, and voila.
Oh.
I love the sound of that.
Indeed.
Now, nothing beats delicious homemade food made with love and RAMA. To get your hands on this delicious recipe, please do visit afternoonexpress.co.za and taste the love. Now, remember, RAMA is giving away a grocery voucher to the value of 800 Rand every week for the next 12 weeks. To stand a chance at winning this week's prize, tell us, what special meal memories come to mind when you think about RAMA? Head over to Afternoon Express Show's Facebook or Twitter pages and use that hashtag RAMA Taste the Love. This week's competition closes at midday on Monday, the 20th of September. T's and C's do apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.
Wherever food is made with love, you'll find RAMA. Taste the love.